When I was a child, we would play army. Little did I know that around the world, this was reality for so many young, innocent minds. The sound of the war drum was only a playground game, not something that could truly kill or maim. Little did we know. I listened to the shells, and all I'd hear were endless seas. Those war drums seem to always be booming. Tension is always looming when purse strings need fixing, when popularity is taking a downward swing. And those war drums really get the blood boiling. They bring all the hate to the gates. A different colour, hate, bomb them to the dark ages. A different race, not like us, castigate, then blast away. I listen to the shells, and all I hear are screams. The war drums never stop. Want to be free? That isn't a choice. Want a voice? We will drown it with ammunition noise. Slaughter. Poor innocent son or daughter never chose to be surrounded by the pounding war drum sounds. Blame. If you pick a side, shame. You will be shot down in flames, even if the side you're on is the one that wants the weapons gone. I listen to the shells, and I hear a world gone wrong. Pushed from own land, occupation force, like fish in a barrel, the pummeling begins. War crimes sound, the war drum grind, and the death bell chimes ring. Think of the children, they yell, but not those that are on the other side. Hypocritical genocide. Think of the women, but not those that we starve, proclaim as enemy. Cut the lights. I listen to the shells, but all I hear is the endless night, where all you can hear are the drums sounding out. Another rally cry. Those that oppose must die. We have an itch to scratch. Those whose skin doesn't match, those whose beliefs don't fit with ours. Divisions made, land grab, weapons raised. And in the bombed playgrounds of wreckage-strewn schools, children dream of peace. Two wrongs make twice as much death go around. An eye for an eye leaves the image undefined. Endless graves lay unfilled. Bodies lay under rubble, undignified. And the blood still spills from those left unidentified. I listen to the shells and only hear more bad tides. Stumbling, twirling through the night, this whirlpool of amphibious dreams has me caught in its loop, tight, like a bug on the windscreen of the Sandman's ride. Through sweat-drizzled skin my whimpered heart paces as I keep waking, screaming all these different scenes, uniquely distinct themes, but always one constant, that face. Always the last thing I see before I wake, tears on my face forming a tremulous stream. And worse, when I wake, her eyes still burn. Deep in my mind I see them, combing through my memory room, my store cupboard of old stories where fears and hopes loom like giant monoliths to some ancient god. I see her wandering through the tombs where old loves, past friendships, dead stories and more are kept under lock and key, stored for posterity. I haven't seen her in quite some time, the one whose name shouldn't ever be whispered, for she whisks away your creativity, makes your imagination pull on its shoes and flee, talks inspiration into visiting other people's dreams, leaving you asleep in a dead seabed, a salt desert, assaulting the thoughts that run dry through your head, left dying, empty, dead. Just beware. If you see that stare glaring at you through the swirly dream air, look away as quick as you can. Don't pay attention. She only survives on fear. You have the most beautiful eyes. The way you can see inside tears my heart in two. I just want to kiss you. Let your hair flow freely through my fingertips. I want to feel windswept hearts leaping. I want to kiss your forehead whilst you are sleeping, slipping into soft dreams. I want to walk through those dreams with you. With you I feel at ease, like my mind isn't away flying over stormy seas. With you I feel weak at the knees, and my heartbeat ceases to hit when the beats are expected. It has its own rhythm, pounding in my head, making me long to hold you tightly in my arms instead. You have the most beautiful eyes. Through them I can see inside, see the person that makes you smile, that lifts my mood, stops my sighs. You have the most beautiful eyes, but they don't see me. They think I'm somebody that just passes you away. They don't see the way my heart sways, staggering like I'm drunk on your intoxicating rays. When I am with you, I want to dance the darkness away. Those beautiful eyes don't see how I want that magical feeling to live inside every day. You have the most beautiful eyes. I hope someday someone will see you and those words will say what you've always wanted to hear. I hope that they see the beauty inside that makes you so perfect. I hope they give you the life that I could never hope to find, because you are so special, loving and kind. Words flow out in scratched handwriting, evaporating like sunburnt tears. They drift, swiftly lifting through the air, blowing in the breeze. They never find empty, inviting ears, only me down on my knees. A poet's words are more than letters tied together. They are emotions we share forever, the fruits we plucked free from the tree of memory. Under the midday sun they shimmer like a swimmer pushing through coursing waters. They sink and rise, a visual mirage before the eyes. Wavy heat haze hair, lost words we can no longer hear. A poet's words are not just talk. They are dreams through which we walk, seeing all the intricacies, being able to appreciate the delicacies. Words flutter free like birds just here to visit before moving on, never landing for long, leaving behind mere snippets, memories of a song. A poet's words are important. They can be the spark that ignites a fire in the heart. They can bring a loved one back to life and make bad memories fall apart. Those stuttered words hang on to my lips. Nearly slip, feeling friction as stumbling they grip a tight hold. Too scared to be heard, they climb back inside. Just fiction of the mind. Timid, like a fox looking for food in an autumnal downpour. Those words still linger. A thought once opened can't be put away so easily, and those stuttered words would always be better kept to a page, never to be let out of their paper cage. I know my place in this world, and to have that happy embrace is a fantasy that can't exist. My ears sigh, thankful that they don't have to hear a reply. My eyes just leak, gazing off into the distance. But my mind is always up to his own tricks, trying to make me fall for his games. So I push my mind into a faraway galaxy. Why jeopardize good things for misplaced chemistry? Better to keep the mind entertained in a place of my own insanity. But he is always there, where shadows fall, one step ahead of the game. He knows what I'm thinking, after all. Stuttered words sometimes do slip. Those muttered refrains take air. Magic words fall like a spectrum of rain, a prism of shifting visions. Sometimes words fall because special is special, and the future is out of your control. Coffee-stained notes, rings like black holes pulling the words in to soak in bitter, caffeine-tinged seas. Bygone days of memory, words handwritten, lilting towards the elliptical chasm, a vast canyon of darkness for them to dive within, to coat themselves in the sticky coffee residue, create a whole new scent for the story to be perfumed through. The words explore further ashore, across lined parchment floors until they reach a place where the ground doesn't extend. Only the vastness of space expands, where the lines stop and the paper trail ends. Letters peer precariously over torn, worn-out edges, wondering, will they ever make the cover, or spend eternity teetering on slippery ledges? These letters and words only want to be seen to be more than images on a paper screen. So the weary words wonder worlds. Wherever will they go? They wonder this themselves, pondering over future shelves. But for now, where the story flows, even they don't know. But the coffee ring remains, creating a looped view. Rivers of Arabica bream brew rippled over the aged yellow page to create a stage for the words to portray, to perform, to play a story. A sip of coffee on a mist-solid morning, and it's back to work for the day.